Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Kalyan. Could you please introduce yourself so that we can start the class and include you?
Yeah, this is Kalyani. I'm from Hyderabad.
Yes, yes. Okay. And what do you do?
I'm housewife.
Okay. So why are you thinking to join these classes?
So I want to improve my English speaking and gain confidence.
Yes. So, okay. Kalyan, just tell me one thing that are you able to understand English speaking, whatever I speak or whatever we are going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do in this
I
class? Yes. So
I can
something,
understand. I can speak also, but not fluently. I'll miss the words in between. So I
okay.
somehow I can manage, but I don't have fluency.
Okay. And could you please tell me that what are the qualifications?
I'm postgraduate
Okay, fine.
MC.
Okay, Ishita.
So
Ishita, we
actually,
have.
Yes,
till
ma'am.
Hi, yes.
intermediate.
Yes, Kalani, please continue. Please continue. We're listening you.
Yeah,
Please continue.
yeah. Till intermediate, I'm from Telugu medium only. So after that
Okay.
only, I started in English medium, and after uh, education, I didn't get the chance to speak in English. So it has gone somewhere.
Okay. Fine. Understood everything. And Kalyani ji, first thing I would like to tell you something is that yes, you do speak well. First thing, what we need to understand is that grammatical errors are something that needs to be improved more than fluency, right? We need to make the
Yes,
listener understand that whatever we are speaking is correct and it should be understandable to the listener, right? So
yes,
today we actually execute numerous activities on daily basis like role plays, discussions, debates, so that, and besides this, we do grammar parts, but not in deep, those grammar parts which are directly connected with your speaking skills. Okay. This is something
okay,
we do. Now, today, as we have already discussed yesterday, that today we'll be doing gossip day. It's a gossip day today. So we have
okay,
just thought of that we're going to introduce ourselves and we'll be just talking to each other because Ishita is new. She has joined yesterday, though she has taken demo few days back, but eventually she has joined yesterday only. So, hi, good
okay.
afternoon, Ishita. How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Neither we have a new student here, Ms. Kalyani. So, welcome her. Okay. As we have discussed about the gossip day, Ishita, have you framed few questions? Neetuji and Ishita, have you framed few questions?
I don't understand what you are saying.
Have
Pardon?
Have you framed few questions? Have you made few questions for each other?
No.
Okay, no problem. We just introduce ourselves first, and then we'll move on to the next activity. There is some
Ma'am,
kind of
your
disturbance.
voice is not clear.
There is
Your
some kind
voice
of
is not
disturbance
clear.
at the back. Please, there is some kind of disturbance at the back. All of you, please be on mute for a second. Please be on mute, all of you. Better. Okay, fine. So as we have discussed, is my voice clear now? As we have discussed that we'll be having gossip day. So eventually what we are going to do, we'll be introducing ourselves first, okay? And then we'll be discussing about few of the questions like personal or professional, whatever you want to ask to your mates, okay? And later on we'll come to the different activities. So shall I start with my introduction first? Because Ishita has not even got to know about my introduction as well. Okay. Has anyone else entered? Nobody else. Okay, fine. Myself, Nidhi Wadhwa. Okay, so I have done my English honors from Delhi University and I have done my B.Ed from GGISPU. And of course, I have actually joined these classes few years back only. I started online teaching like in 2018. I had started my online journey with U Class Dictionary. Before that, I was PGT English and PGT English as well. So after that, I thought to switch to online teaching because I got an opportunity from Oxford Software University where they have asked me to teach SSC students and besides spoken English training. From that, my journey started with online, and now here I am. I'm associated with MS Tutorials. Okay, so I think this is enough about me. If you want to ask me anything, people can. Fine, and then we'll proceed.
Where do you reside, ma'am?
Yes, I reside in Gurgaon, though before marriage I was residing in Delhi, but I call myself a Delhiite instead of Haryana or Gurgaon. So I just call myself a Delhiite. Yeah, it's all about. Yes, you can ask your mates such kind of questions as Ishita has asked. This is something required because interrogative part is really necessary or affirmative part is really necessary. And besides this, you can even include your exclamatory sentences in which you're going to, oh, how beautiful this place is. So you can even add your exclamatory remarks. Okay. So you people are free today to speak anything, to introduce yourself. Galani ji, this is something required. So please think over your introduction briefly, not briefly, I'm wrong there. So go for the elaborate part, okay? Just tell about your strengths, weaknesses, tell about yourself, your professional career, your personal life. So we want all the questions to be included in that, okay? I have not given my elucidate introduction because I am here to listen you more. Otherwise, the entire time will be taken by me and you people will be nowhere. Okay, so I want you to be more active than me. Neetuji, shall we start from you?
Sure, ma'am. Okay. Myself, Neetu Balan, and I'm from Udaipur. I have done graduate in BA, and I am an certified entity teacher, and I am certified phonics teacher also. Recently, I am taking online classes of phonics, jolly phonics, and handwriting and rhythmics, and academic also for up to grade 5th. And in my family, we are three members: my husband, my son, and I. I have 12 years old son, and basically I'm from Indore, MP. But because of my husband job, we are residing Udaipur. And my husband is working in JCB Construction Equipment Limited. That's it, ma'am.
We got to know today only that your husband works in JCB. Huh? I'm a big fan
Yes,
of JCB equipment because I'm a traveler.
I
So wherever I go, I come across with JCB machines and everything. So I really
yes,
like
yes.
JCB part. That's good. Okay, fine. Now let us listen from Ishita. And we were eagerly waiting.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ishita Gupta, and I am from Indore. I have done BBA in graduation and MBA in 2014, and I'm a housewife. We are three in family: me, my husband, and my son. I love to watch TV and Netflix, and my basic I my we can say that my hobbies are listening music, and I love to cycling. I love to ride cycle, and
Wow.
I'm also good in drawing. It is my dream to become a animator, but somehow I switched to totally studies and did my MBA. So I'm also doing uh, animation also online, and I live in Indore, and my husband is a businessman. We have also our brand Englishman. We manufacture shirts, and that's it.
Wow, excellent. Huh? Eventually, I have got a person whose husband is also a businessman. I wanted to connect because I can feel that pain, that imbalance, no punctuality, nothing. So I can feel that pain of businessman, business families.
They
Okay,
don't
we have
have
now.
time for their families actually. They
Yes,
don't have.
absolutely. Even if they have their own time. Where are we? That is the problem with the business families. But yes, I do agree. So yes, we have Miss Kalyani also here.
Kalyani ji, you are mute.
Sorry, I haven't seen that.
No
Hi,
problem.
this is Kalyani. I'm from Hyderabad. I have completed my post-graduation in computers. I'm housewife. We are four in our family. My husband and my two sons. And my actually now my husband is in America. He's working as a software engineer. So we're planning to move there. After going there, I shouldn't face any language barriers. And also I started this class. So I want to start my career after going there as a software engineer. So in taking interviews and all, I should be very confident. Um, I'm staying with my kids and my sister-in-law is there with me. Um and what else? I love sleeping and watching music and play with kids. And actually now I joined in the weight loss program also.
Wow.
So I want to lose weight and I'm just preparing everything after going to America to start my career freshly. So I'm planning here only everything. That's it.
Excellent. Huh?
Thank
So
you.
eventually we can say that in one line that you are working upon yourself. You're grooming
Yes,
yourself.
yes, exactly. Yes, yes,
Whether we talk about
exactly.
your speaking skills or we talk about your weight loss, everything, you're trying to groom yourself. And that is the best thing. I think you people need to give time to yourself more than anything else. Because when a girl is transferred or when she is modified into a woman, so yes, she has to sacrifice more than something as nobody else can imagine. So yes, one more thing I wanted to ask is not ask, but I wanted to tell is, you people are saying that we are three members, we are four members. Instead of that, can we use nuclear family? Nuclear
Yeah.
family, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes,
Kalyani, you
yes.
can
Next,
use.
I wanted
Nuclear
to
family.
mention one more thing. One more thing. Kalyani, as you have said that you are actually grooming yourself basically to get settled in America as your husband has already started the
There.
job there, right? As you
Yeah.
have said. So yes, you need to work upon the most important thing is vocabulary.
Okay.
Okay, so after grammar, your next part that should be improved is vocabulary, which is synonyms basically. Vocabulary is not something you don't know that how to transfer a simple Hindi word to English, right? But of course, those words which have different synonyms as well, right? Because
Yeah.
when you are going to move there, by God's grace, you are going to move there soon. So really, we want that whatever the words are coming in front of you or whatever they are saying, you're able to understand. And of course, when you are delivering your words, that are understandable to the other person. What other references I wanted to tell of vocabulary is something synonyms is that when this is something to enhance or to present your personality, right? If I say she's a good girl, and if you're going to say that she's a marvelous girl, so yes, it shows that you are not an intermediate or you are moving from intermediate to an advanced level. So that is the relevance of vocabulary and synonyms, of course. Besides this, as I have said, this is going to be a gossip session, but nobody else has entered. We have three, four more students in this batch. So would you like to ask anything, Yeshita and Neetuji, or shall we move on to the other activity? Do you want to ask anything to each other? I was expecting Geetuji today. Do you people want to ask anything to each other, or shall I move on?
Ma'am,
No answer.
move on.
Move on
Go ahead, ma'am.
because
Yeah.
I think Geetuji is one of the best students of this class who is going to involve all of us when it comes to jolly sort of environment. So she is really very well
Oh,
in that.
we
She's
need
not that.
some more time to involve completely
Yes,
with
yes.
you.
But she's
Yeah.
one of those students whom you when you talk to her, no, you would feel that you are not meeting her for the first time, but you are actually going on with her for a long time. So she is something so different personality. We miss her a lot. She's going to join after the third, right, Chitati?
Yes, ma'am. After 2-3 days, she will join.
Right, right, right. Okay. So besides this, let us start with 1 minute speech topics. 1 minute speech topics. You just have to give your opinion, okay, in brief, but it should be precise and concise. So please be sure about it. Fine. The first topic is, let us start with this. If I had a superpower, if I had a superpower, 1 minute is more than enough because we'll be discussing numerous topics today. We call it extempore also. I repeat this word, we call it extempore also. The pronunciation of this word is extempore. The word that I have written, extempore, is extempore, which means on the spot topics.
Shall I,
Who
ma'am?
would like to start? Yes, sure.
If I had a superpower, so I would do help to needy person, and I wouldn't let them sleep without eating food. And if I had a superpower, so I would give all essential things to needy person, or who are who are um, no who is the capable है
Who is capable?
who
Yes.
is who is capable.
People, if you're using people, so use are. People who are capable or person who is capable. So depends upon the subject. If you're using person, so who is capable, people, so who are capable. Yes.
And if I had superpower, so I'll eradicate the discrimination between Hindu and Muslim.
Oh, yes. So true. Good statement.
That's it,
Thank God
ma'am.
Ketu is not here. She would have
Yes,
given a very good comment on it. However, I missed her a lot. Okay. Next, who would like to speak? Oh, before that, Neetuji, I would do help. Instead of that, I would help because
I would
help
have.
itself, I would help. Simple. Okay. Yes. And that word eradicate, very well done.
Shall I speak, ma'am?
Yes, sure.
If I have a superpower, I want a power that I fly. If I fly, if I can fly, then I would love to fly above the this atmosphere and want to go somewhere where there are mountains, rivers, trees. There I can sit alone and see the natural beauty and relax my mind. And as I am an introvert person, I don't want to mug up all the. I'm ज़्यादा घुलना मिलना नहीं चाहती, ऐसा क्या बोलेंगे?
I don't want to mix up with everyone easily. I don't
Make
want
up.
mix up.
I
Mix up.
don't want to mix up with people. Usually I will, but मैं बचती हूँ इनसे.
I try to I try to avoid. I try to avoid
I
all these
try
things.
to avoid people. Actually, I just want to sit quietly and fly over mountains, rivers. I want to see all the skies and different countries, and I love natural beauties.
Okay, excellent. Okay. Before I would like to mention Ishita's flaws, I need to welcome
Good
Namita ji. Yes.
afternoon,
Hi,
ma'am.
Namita ji.
Good afternoon.
All well?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, my net pack was finished.
Okay.
So I
Oh my
want
God.
to connect with another number. That's why I called you.
Okay, okay, okay. I was actually trying you, but there was no
Yes, ma'am.
my
You sent
maintenance
me
was
message, but
so slow
I
to
don't
receive.
have net pack na, so I
So you were not actually received it also. Okay, Namita ji, we have one more student here, Kalyani ji. So she has already introduced herself, but I want you to introduce first yourself so that we can continue. Okay, give a short introduction and then we'll go.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Namita Bansal. I'm living in Mahidpur, in Ujjain district. I completed my BSc, MA, MEd, and before some years I was working, and now I am homemaker. I have a daughter.
Yeah.
My daughter is doing MD medicine in last year. That's all.
Okay, Namita ji. Some years ago, some years ago.
Yes, ma'am. Some years ago.
Yes. Ishita, I can
Yes,
fly. No, I could fly if I could fly because we are imagining it. So if I could fly, okay. And the basic word that you wanted to use here is the way you were telling your things. It can be used like this. I want a serene place. Serene. Serene or tranquil environment. I'm writing both words. Serene or tranquil. These are synonyms, means peaceful, where nobody is there to disturb you up and you're enjoying the beauty. So these two words are really beneficial when you are trying to express that you want your own time and the atmosphere is according to you. It is totally peaceful. So this is something so required. Okay.
yes,
Yes, let us. Okay, Namita ji, we are discussing about if I had a superpower. These are 1 minute speech topics, so we are just discussing them. Only 1 minute, okay? So now let us listen to Kalyani ji.
Yeah, if I have a superpower, my younger son is not speaking. He's in sixth year. He's 6 years old and he's not speaking properly. So I want to make him speak and shout like anything. I want
Right.
him to speak, and I want a anywhere door like a Doraemon. I want to go to my husband. I'm missing him a lot. So I want me and my kids want to stay with my husband, and we want to have a very happy, good time. So we are
Hmm.
missing him a lot. So these are the both things which I'm eagerly waiting in my life. So if I have a superpower, so these are the two things I want to make it done.
Good. Beautiful answer. Kalani ji. Me and my kids, no, my kids and I, according to the pronouns, grammatical error. So first we need to use second person or third person, and then after, and we need to use first person, which is my kids and I, my husband and I, my family and I, in that sense. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, we have. Please do write it down, whatever grammatical errors or words I'm trying to mention. Please note it down, even of others also, so that you do not do that. Yes, let us listen from Namita ji. Namita ji, you're on mute.
If I have a natural power, I would like to give normal intelligence to all mentally challenged people, because my in my one of my neighbor has a mentally challenged child, and he's not able to live a normal life. So if I have a power of natural power, so I give a normal intelligence to all MR child MR people, so they can live normal and easy life.
Beautiful. Okay, Namita ji, just one error. One of my neighbors.
One of
One
my
of my
neighbors.
neighbors. Okay. Yes, for Kalyani and Rishita, I would like to give you the explanation about it because they already know. Who would like to give the explanation of it? Namita ji or Neetu ji, who would like to tell about it? One of the neighbors or one of the neighbor? What is correct? Please let them know and why.
One of the neighbors.
One of the neighbors. Can we know please why?
Because we have a lot of neighbors, no? So out of them, we talk about any one neighbor. That's why we use plural form of
Absolutely.
neighbor.
So, is it clear, Rishita and Kalyani ji? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Great.
ma'am.
Next question is, how can food be recycled? Now, every other woman is going to be really active. How can food be recycled? Everyone is going to be really active. Let us see homemakers. Let us just extract out the homemakers out of us. Eventually, how can food be recycled?
Every homemaker has this talent.
Yes, I must say. This is
Yeah,
one
we
But
can do
aspect.
anything with
no
the
one
left.
teach
Ma'am,
them. No one
more
teach them.
experience will say first.
Ah, yes. Yes, absolutely right. Again, nobody can teach us. That is something we learn
Yeah,
it ourselves.
actually, yes, food recycle. I think homemakers, especially Indian homemakers, are expert
Especially in the home. Huh.
in this talent.
Absolutely
We
right.
No
can
one
do
can beat them. No one can beat them.
We can do
new
We
miracles.
dishes with
can
the
recycle
leftovers.
food without realizing our family member also. Sometimes they can't recognize that this is the
Oh,
recreation of
absolutely
leftover
right.
food.
Absolutely right. That's the best part.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yes, if you were saying
Suppose
something, no?
if dal is leftover,
Huh.
then
Huh.
in the morning we make
We
paratha,
can
dal
make knead
paratha,
the we can
spicy
knead the
paratha,
dough
na?
of, yes, knead the
Yeah,
dough. अच्छा
a
आटा मलने
dough.
को कहते हैं
And
knead the dough. K N double
Yes,
E
yeah,
D.
knead the dough with the help of this dal.
Done.
If
I
some
usually
dal and
do.
chawal and vegetable are left over, then I make khichdi and add all this
हाँ.
thing on in it and
If
Right.
mix it very well and add some butter and cheese.
if idlis
Wow.
are left over, then we can make it
Wow.
rava and we can make upma also.
Look, I
Yeah.
Yeah.
already told you, we women do not need any particular topic to actually involve ourselves. So we have numerous topics to gossip. So gossip days
Ma'am,
start.
we don't want
Started
to
with the
waste.
family.
We don't want to waste the food.
Right. That is something we have that seed in us.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
do agree. Especially in Indian women, that is a seed that is
I
inculcated in us.
I usually recycle the food. Food.
Yeah. It should be done even. Yes. Ishita, you have not told us any of the recipe. We are waiting for a recipe also. Ishita
I
would
don't
say.
like to cook food. I don't like to cook food. And it
We
is
have
a
this
big
also
task,
also.
a very big task for me to make lunch for my son in morning and then breakfast and then lunch and then dinner. It is so pathetic for me to. I do only one thing the whole day is work in kitchen and all
Uh,
the work done by the maids. So it is work only. The making food only is so pathetic for me. Ki abhi jaake khana bana.
okay.
And
Super.
when most problem at dinner, what we have to do for lunch,
What to cook? What to
dinner
cook?
for dinner.
I
The,
have the
the
tension of
very big
knowing
problem
that
is
that is
our
our
kids
own.
will come and, Mama, what is for breakfast? What is for dinner? What is the special today? I want this, I want that. Whichever we do, they won't eat that. They want the
Ah,
other thing.
but there's alternates.
Yes.
Yes, they have always alternates. And whenever they go outside, no, the best part is whenever they go outside, they like that food only which they have rejected at home. That is the best part.
Yes.
Yes.
I do agree about that. Yes. Any other recipe left? How can we
Ma'am,
recycle the food?
I have a lot of recipes, but I don't want to disclose on on this platform.
Oh my
Ma'am,
God.
you can disclose. I
Secret
am also
recipes.
a recipe. You can disclose.
Yes,
Because
actually,
if
already
my
Ishita doesn't like
daughter,
to cook.
but
It
if
will
in
help.
future my daughter will watch this video, then it would be
Really good problem.
not good for me.
Mama, are you doing this? Are you telling the recipes in the class? Oh my God, what the hell are you doing? We have actually asked you to join the classes which are going to improve your English and you're actually discussing about the recipes. How can it be possible? Oh my God. Awesome. So the pronunciation of USUALLY is usually.
Usually,
Usually.
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 Yes. Mhm. Next question. Shall I move on to the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
And one
Yes,
more
yes.
thing, before moving on to the next question, I would like to say whatever runs in your mind, do speak. Because the sentences, especially those sentences in which you are feeling the hesitation, ki, how should I speak this sentence? And what would be the translation? So never hesitate, especially in those sentences, speak in Hindi. Speak in Hindi, we are here to translate it, okay? So whatever runs in your mind, please speak it out. That is the most important thing. Okay, next question is, yes, good question. Should art be a part of school curriculum? I repeat the question. Should art, A-R-T, art, be a part of the school curriculum? I think Ishita is going to answer the best here because she really like drawing and paintings.
Definitely, ma'am. I am in favor with this. Art should involve in school, and I to think the half session of the day is for art activities only. Half the session for studies and the half part of the studies is for art. So
Yes.
there are many options um, school can do for their children in uh, for activities of for art activities, not only with book, pencil, copy pencil. They can do many more things. With computer we can do nowadays. With computer we can do all the things very easily. So school should uh, think about this.
Yes. Who else would like to speak?
Ma'am, please repeat the question. I didn't hear.
Should art, A-R-T, art and craft होता है ना? Should art be a part of the school curriculum?
Yes, ma'am. It should be there in the curriculum because if we draw anything, the kids will get the focus and the motor
Ah,
skills will improve and
good.
you know color correction and imagination, creativity will be improved and
Right.
their
Recognize.
mental, yeah, they'll improve in all the aspects and they'll be very interested to go to the school. They won't get bored.
Ah,
They
absolutely.
can be they can be, ma'am, wide thinkers because of
Ah, yes,
art.
yes, right. That is
They
also
can
a
also
very valid point.
studies.
Hmm. Yes,
They can do
absolutely right.
study with fun way.
Mm, right. It would be a trap for them.
Yes, ma'am. And
Mhm.
they can recognize the colors and
Yes,
shapes. Mm.
yes,
They can improve their gross skills and motor skills.
yes, absolutely right. Of course, because there are innumerable hues, means colors, which students or even the elders or the adults do not have the knowledge about. So yes, that is also a point that they will get to know about the different hues which exist
Because
around us.
my visualization education is more important than mm, mm, normal education. We can say
Yes,
physical education.
yes, practical
And
knowledge.
child can get very easily by visualization and colors also. With colors,
Yes, yes,
they are
absolutely.
attractive. They are attract in front of colors.
They get attracted. Yes, they get
They
attracted
attract.
by the colors. Yes, right.
Uh, Ma'am,
Okay.
yes,
Yes.
I am. Yes, ma'am. I agree with all points which given by my classmates, and I want to add something new. Actually, art is very necessary to any human being. We can
Mhm.
express our feeling and expressions by art only. And if we want to feel pleasure, happiness, and bliss, art is necessary. Art is related to aesthetic sense, no? Actually,
Mhm.
it's and human being is the advanced creation of God, because he has aesthetic sense. And
Right.
if we want to develop this sense to in children, then art should be the part of their curriculum, and actually it is a part of our curriculum. Our educationalists know this point, and so
Mhm.
art is a part of mandatory part of our curriculum. So actually
Absolutely.
uh, art gives you bliss and aesthetic sense, and you feel nice in sense of any part, any kind of art, not only drawing, painting, music, writing, all even games also a part of art. So
Mhm.
every person has developed uh, s- uh, any art, any one of
Yes.
arts, and so it should be a mandatory part of school education curriculum.
Yes. And who knows? We have one MF Hussain out of it, out of all the students. Who knows that there is a hidden talent among the students?
Mm.
So to extract that out, also, art is really very quintessential. Yes. Next we have is okay. This is also an important question. Should schools teach sign language? Should schools teach sign language? Shall I repeat the question?
Sign language.
Do not answer right now. I think the class will get over in a second or so, and then you have to.